What up? What up? Top of the top. Good morning. I'm starting out late today, and the day starting out crazy. But I'm not here to play today. There's some things I gotta speak on, and I'm gonna get it out the way. Then I'm up out of here. Let's talk about it. What's popping, homie? There's some things gotta be said this morning. Some things gotta be said for the day, and we're gonna start it off right. I want to say thank everybody for tapping in. I hope you about to have a good day, because my shit started out kind of crazy. Like, I went to the store this morning to get some coffee, and I seen a nigga get popped off his motorcycle. A nigga got crashed and smashed and hit in the air, and it's a crazy accident I witnessed this morning before I can even start the show. So I already know today gonna be crazy. And I went out in the morning when the moon was still out, and it was still a full moon. You feel me? So, like I said, all my people's pulling up. There's some things I'm about to speak on today, and I gotta correct some shit. And I'm gonna get into some of the New York history of the New York gangsters, you dig? Because a lot of people been getting New York misconstrued with all this snitch talk, with all this remixing history, with all these niggas confused. So I gotta get into some things before gang banging. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on it. I'm gonna get into a few things, but I'm gonna get into the above topic, which is Hassan and Mama Duck. I seen a lot of niggas clout chasing off this situation, and that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But at some point, you either got to be a reporter, you got to be a journalist, or you got to be an analyst. See, I'm an analyst. That's why I like to let the information get out, and then I like to give my own analytics with respect and understanding. You feel me? I'm not just going to hop on some shit because it's popping or because I want to chime in. That's why you always see when some shit drop, I'm never going to be the first. I'm only going to be the first to bring you information, but I'm never going to be the first to hop on a topic. You feel me? So this right here is really a real topic, but I see a lot of niggas was looking at it like it was just something to talk about because it's cool. Right now, y'all love to speak on FBG Duck. Y'all love that shit because you love to put that in your fucking, in the front of your shit. You feel me? There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not talking to all of y'all. I'm not talking to my people that be on their grind, that get the right information. I'm not talking about y'all. Let me clarify that. I'm talking about the you-know-who's. So let me get into this real quick with Hassan and Mama Duck. In my opinion, all right? What people got to understand is both of them are living in their truth. You see? Both of them are living in their truth. Y'all gotta understand some shit. See, a lot of y'all be on Hassan nuts. And I'm not talking about Bullets Gotti, because Bullets Gotti been riding with that man from day one. So he got the right to ride with that man. But a lot of y'all niggas be hating for no reason. Y'all be hating because that man living his truth and he in position and he just won't seem to go away. All right? We're gonna leave that. That's just one point. Now I'm gonna speak on Mama Duck. When you looking at Mama Duck, that's a real woman right there. You heard? She been through a lot of shit. She been through a lot of pain. And for her to be able to pop out and keep a smile on her face, y'all gotta understand how much energy that take. So obviously she found some type of peace in herself. And that take a strong woman, and she represent a strong black woman. And just like we seen, she came out and admitted her truths or how she lived a foul life. And that's how a lot of things transpire in her family. So we understand that we all come from broken homes. We all come from some foul shit. But guess what? A lot of us, we can't speak on it right now. A lot of us ain't got the balls to speak on it. A lot of people still living in shame. See? But when you're dealing with Hassan and Mama Duck, those are two real individuals living their life. And I'm going to clarify some shit from my opinion. Now, when Hassan first addressed her, when he first addressed the situation, he did come out in a wrong tone. But see, you got to understand what passion is. See, sometimes when you build off passion, sometimes you just let it fly. And then when niggas that have a lot of passion, they stand by what they say out their mouth, whether right or wrong. Those are the niggas that's going to die by what they believe in. And it's not always right. But you got to understand passion when you see passion. You got to understand sincerity when you see sincerity. Some niggas will always go along with some shit because it's the cool thing to do. Some niggas always gonna co-sign bullshit because it seemed like the right thing to do because everybody else doing it. But some niggas will always go outside that box and draw that line and say this what it is, whether you like it or not. If you don't like it, do something about it. See, it's certain niggas always gonna be like that. So my point is, the topic of discussion which Hassan Campbell was addressing, he was right and exact. Now, how he said it, it wasn't a good delivery. It was very offensive. I can understand the world reacting to how he delivered his message. But what that man was saying out his mouth, he was not making up no lies. You heard? He was not making up no lies. So my point is, when you're looking at Mama Duck, she's a woman that has elevated in her life, but it's a lot of black women out here in the streets still dealing with some of that behavior that she might have lived in her past life, meaning it's mothers walking around right now that's going to lose all their kids. It's mothers walking around right now that's going to take a lot of losses because they think shit a game. So when Hassan Campbell is speaking on the mothers, he's talking about the modern day woman because he can't make it look, you can't make this situation look pretty because it ain't pretty. When you dealing with a G check, nigga, a G check is a G check. And when you get G check, you got to check yourself. Now, the same way when Mama Duck popped out, she spoke her piece and she spoke foul towards Hassan Campbell. She defended herself like a woman's supposed to. And she antagonized him like she was supposed to because you dealing with battle of the swords. You dealing with battle of the tongues, right? And they two solid individuals, so ain't neither one of them gonna take no shit. Mama Duck is not a sucker. So you gotta understand, she took her shots and Hassan, he ate them shots. And then they sat there and chopped it up on the phone. That's why I'm going to say, and niggas will probably think I'm crazy. Niggas will probably think I'm bugging. But if they came together and had peace, they would have a good-ass fucking show. They would have a fucking bomb-ass show if they came together. But you know why? Because he for the kids, and she's a mother that already been through it. So you can't tell her shit. Y'all gotta understand what's going on. I told y'all before, when you dealing with niggas like Hassan, he speak for the kids. And we might not like it, but ain't none of us doing it. Ain't nobody else doing it. Ain't nobody doing it on that level. There's no man on the internet that have spoke his 100% truth, his faults, his flaws, got in front of the camera every day, took all the pain, critique, ain't no nigga did that. I didn't even get on here and tell all my fucking truth. So that's why I say I'm not a fucking hypocrite, but I know what time it is, see? That man is living in his truth. And a lot of you niggas are mad because you can't live in your truth. See, the same niggas that's mad at Hassan is the same niggas that's mad at 6ix9ine. I told you this. You see? 6ix9ine is an outright snitch. A lot of niggas snitched and told, but they can't be outright. They can't shine in flaws, go to the club. They can't do that. They got to live in their shame. A lot of niggas have been violated like Hassan Campbell. And probably worse, but they're not gonna say it, so they gotta live in their shame. So they hate that man for that. They hate that man for being able to live in his truth and be successful. You see? But a lot of y'all niggas been violated too. That's why y'all have rage in y'all. That's why y'all still mad. That's why y'all still suspect behavior. And you still ain't got your family together. Because a lot of you niggas still got issues. You've been violated too. You don't think niggas know? A lot of you niggas been violated. That's why you don't like that man, because he can stand in his truth. And at the same time, get paid. And at the same time, shine on you niggas. And I seen a lot of you niggas I done seen niggas dedicate 5 years to hating on that man, and still that shit didn't get niggas nowhere. So that's why we gotta respect that. This ain't about size. I gotta understand. Sometimes you gotta just co-sign what's right, and you gotta speak your piece. It's not about that. I'm not from that lame ass era of you clout chasing, or you dick riding. Nigga, fuck you niggas. Where I'm from, we salute what's real. When shit ain't right, we call it out. That's what era we from. And I'm gonna get into the era where I'm from, and niggas like Hassan from, and people like Mama Duck from. I'm gonna get into that era because a lot of you lames, y'all don't know what's going on, but you always want to chime in. And you thought that everybody from a certain age was washed up, and you thought that y'all niggas was gonna be out here remixing history, and that's not gonna happen. So this is what I want y'all to understand. When you seen them come together, you seen two OGs talking about some real shit. And you got to understand this. They still going to be in position while you lame niggas that was chiming in, or you lame niggas that had an opinion, y'all still going to be nobodies in reality. For the simple fact that you not living in your truth. See, a lot of y'all can get on YouTube all day. Y'all can talk, but you're not living in your truth. Therefore, you will never be as successful until you're living in your own truth. All you doing is following other niggas' blueprints. You feel me? You want to be in the sauce. You want to be in the here and now. You want to be in the books, but you ain't put the work in. So when you looking at niggas like Hassan coming out of Bronx River from the Bronx, y'all don't fucking know how it is to live in the Bronx one day. A lot of y'all niggas won't make it in the Bronx, nigga, 1 week. You won't make it. It's a fact. You won't. So I gotta give salute to the Ghost Town homies and to all my Bronx brothers, because I know them niggas been banging, going through pain since elementary school. You gotta understand, crack cocaine, nigga, hit the Bronx first in New York, and it hit it major. For you niggas that don't understand this, niggas in the Bronx I grew up in Brooklyn and Queens. I did not grow up rough like my Bronx niggas. I can keep it real. You understand? Them niggas, look, man, I grew up seeing crack vials, all type of shit, junkies, but I know them niggas seen that shit to the fifth power. You feel me? And you had a lot of crazy. See, y'all don't understand how back then crackheads used to kill little kids. Y'all don't understand that. Back then, crackheads used to rob kids going to school, put gun. Nigga, when I was 12, I had a gun put in my head. You understand? Y'all niggas don't understand certain technicalities while we got PTSD and shit. But my niggas in the Bronx had it bad. And a lot of people in the Bronx, mothers and fathers was turned out on drugs, heavy domestic violence, heavy violations, niggas coming home out of school, shootouts. Y'all didn't grow up like that. See, we see how the Chi is wild. The Chi always been wild, but you don't know, nigga, the Bronx been the Chi. That shit been the Chi. Y'all niggas don't understand that. Because y'all caught up in this new gang shit. And you think, because these little niggas shoot guns, they doing something, but they ain't doing shit. The era I come from, nigga, we walk up, hit targets, lay shit down. And when you shot an innocent victim, nigga, just know niggas about to take you down next, and niggas gonna kill your family. If you ever shot somebody by mistake, the wrong person, niggas was gonna see you. That shit didn't rock back in the day. You know why? You had to be a certified nigga to even bust your gun on the street. You couldn't even be a lame nigga. If you was a lame nigga trying to bust a gun, niggas be like, who shot the block? That was that nigga? And you ain't got no clout like that? And you shot the wrong person, nigga, you out of there. You got to understand what this shit was going on. I told you niggas before, but you ain't want to listen. I told you in New York it's 8 million stories, nigga. And I told you at one point it was 1,000 Debos walking around New York City. 1,000 Debos. You heard? You seen Friday with that nigga on the bike, nigga? That ain't shit. Nigga, we had 1,000 Debos walking around New York at this time. And I'm talking about before gangs, nigga. I'm talking about Debos that was robbing drug dealer crews. I'm talking about Debos that had posses of niggas shook. I'm talking about individuals that had 50 niggas in one town, in one team shook. I'm talking about niggas that was walking up in the spot, taking niggas work, not having to bust no gun, because niggas was shook. And that's why I'm going to talk about B.O. Now, we know about... Matter of fact, when Hassan revealed that situation with B.O. and Pistol Pete, I never knew about that. I never knew how B.O. died. You feel me? But we got to understand something. And I'm going to clarify this shit because I'm stamping everything New York that's real right. I'm stamping it. Y'all niggas ain't going to remix history. Now, I'm going to speak on B.O. What y'all dumb niggas don't understand is that B.O. was a fucking live nigga. He was a fucking live nigga. You don't understand that. He was a fucking Debo. A Debo with big guns. I never knew Hassan was that man's shooter. Or he was in that man's tutelage. You feel me? Because that's how New York came up. So let me break it down to you niggas. You see? You had the goons, you had the top gangsters, but they always raised niggas up under them. And they was the next in line. Same way in my hood. I'm gonna get to my hood too. All my New York niggas know what I'm talking about. All the top gangsters, the top shooters, the top hitters, the top killers, the top money makers always had niggas in class up under them next in line, which was shooters. Or the little niggas that had to run the packs. See, my niggas grew up selling G-packs. You heard? My niggas grew up selling G-packs for the big homies. And if you fuck that G-pack up, nigga, off with your kufi, nigga. See, that's the era niggas came up in. That's how that shit, everything, even down to the drugs regulated. Let's talk about how you couldn't even come on the block and sell drugs, nigga. Man, y'all niggas don't understand this New York shit. Any Joe Blow could not sell drugs in New York City. I'm talking 90s shit. And before that, you had to be affiliated, you had to be known, you had to be with a money team. You couldn't just walk out and independently sell your drugs on anybody's block. Nigga, you was gonna die that same day. That's all you had. That's a fact. So when we talk about niggas like B.O. and you see Hassan with that man, you got to understand there was some real shit going on. So when that man told you he got locked up for them charges, nigga, he not lying. And all you got to do is do the math, because there's niggas from my hood that was laying shit down that went in jail that same exact time. That's how I know Hassan is telling facts about certain shit. Because niggas from my hood went in 92, 93, 94, 95, around that time. All niggas from my era that was teenagers started laying a lot of shit down, and that's when you started seeing the formation of Rikers Island Bloods and all that. Meaning you started seeing the adolescents turn up. See, a lot of them adolescents that was turning up, some of them was my friends. And now I find out that some of my friends grew up with some of y'all behind that wall. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Is the whole New York is connected. Niggas just don't be understanding that. We connected through brothers, friends, uncles, aunts. See, I ain't even talk about aunts. We got to speak on that too. We can't knock the ladies. Let's be real. We know it's a lot of women in New York that put in work, and they know the secrets. They know the stories. They was there because a lot of niggas getting killed over women. And a woman know the truth about a lot of shit. So this is my point. When you see that picture of B.O., you got to understand who B.O. was. B.O. had rappers shook, all right? He had niggas shook to death. And he was letting that hammer go. Now, I don't know everything B.O. did, but I know what B.O. represented. See, you thought that niggas like Preacher, and you just thought it was niggas like Tut. You understand? B.O. was one of them niggas. But B.O. was putting on more than them niggas at one point. I'm going to be real. Killer Ben from Fort Greene. You heard about him. It's certain niggas that's from the town that put in major work. So when you see Hassan around B.O., y'all niggas just think that's an old picture, but you don't understand. If he was a lame-ass Doja nigga, he couldn't even be around B.O. B.O. would have smacked him up till that nigga go in the house. Y'all don't understand what's going on. And I'm saying that because there's no need for this man to keep solidifying his gangster. That's all I'm saying on that behalf. New York had 1,000 Debos, my nigga. A lot of them are locked up in jail right now to this day. Some of them are in the ground. So we not gonna let niggas keep playing. I'm talking before gangbanging, nigga. I'm talking before gangbanging. My New York niggas was putting on at teenagers. We been violating shit throughout the whole 90s. We been made the town hot. Before gangbanging, nigga. So when you seeing gangbanging form, those are the niggas that was already tearing up the street as neutrals. Every nigga that was in the beginning already had a name. You got to understand, back then, we was known under our government name, or we was known under our little tag name. You feel me? Y'all remember the tag name. Every nigga had a tag name, which is a nickname. Y'all know this. You feel me? That's how we grew up. But every niggas had put in, see, niggas in New York putting to work under their government name first. Then niggas started evolving as they got older. And y'all know that, like how you hear about Tom Cross. You hear, because you know why? You might have had more than one Tom. You might have had a Tom Mitchell. You might have had a Tom Jones. So niggas had to clarify which Tom was putting in work. So niggas say Tom Cross. Same way in my hood, you had 3 different Roberts. You feel me? You had Robert. I don't want to say niggas' names, but I'm just telling you. That's how that shit went. Niggas putting in work under their government name back in the day. That's how New York niggas got down. Y'all don't understand this shit. We come from a list of gangsters and killers and hustlers, and the killers we was around, they was getting away with shit. Y'all got to check the history stats. That's why we can't be hypocrites. So when you see that man talking about children dying, children being led astray, children being led to the hellfire, nigga, 'cause that's how we all grew up. And just some of us was fortunate to still be here right now talking to you. But you got to understand, nigga, this shit go deep. This shit go deep. So I'm gonna say this, and like I said, to touch on that. But when Hassan and Mama Duck came together, you understand, they was able to talk out what they had to talk out. But you got to understand, those are 2 real individuals living their truth. You feel me? They are 2 individuals living their truth, and some of y'all ain't gonna never be on their level. So you always gonna have to clout chase both of them. You did, because you're not living in your truth. You a motherfucker that want to speak on other people's lifestyle and make and you think your opinion is relevant, but it's not. It's not. So that's what I'm here to tell you niggas. And I'm clarifying some shit because I'm just saying, right? I feel like a lot of people like taking shots at New York lately, but they got shit they got a lot of misconceptions. And I'm the nigga that's here to bring the darkness to the light, to let a lot of you niggas know you've been out of pocket. And like I said, you been listening to niggas like Corey King, clown ass niggas, but I'm trying to tell you he's not a New York representative. This New York shit run deep. You heard? This shit run deep. So when we speaking about the Bronx, nigga, the Bronx been Chirac. For all my Bronx niggas, I gotta keep it real. I gotta put y'all niggas out there. You heard? To this day, you go in the Bronx, to this day, moving, talking crazy, your ass is out of there. That's a fact. Don't care about no gentrification, none of that. Y'all niggas keep believing it, all that shit you hear. You go to New York, you better stay your ass in Times Square if you come on with that dumb shit. That's all I'm gonna tell you niggas. So when you see that picture with Hassan and B.O., I want y'all to understand that B.O. wasn't nothing to play with. That's what I want. You gotta understand that was a real Debo with Max and shit like that. You feel me? Big hammers got niggas shook. And a lot of them rap niggas from that time, the whole DITC, even Fat Joe, them niggas know what time it is with B.O. See, you think Fat Joe the gangster, but you don't really know about B.O. You heard? And you don't know who's really behind the scenes holding niggas down. Y'all don't understand that. So when you see the nigga Poppy with B.O., you got to understand what that mean. That mean Poppy was steaming shit. See? You don't understand that. You think because he on the internet, he just clowning and he just a clown nigga. But you don't understand the man already put his work in. He didn't come on the internet for that. And I don't need no pats on the back, but I got to keep it real. Same thing, I got to give Mama Duck her respect because she went through pain, nigga. She went through pain and she's still here with a smile on her face. And I'm pretty sure every day she got to live with her own guilt or the choices and mistakes she made. But at the same time, that's the same thing that give her power to enlighten and help other women. That's why I said if both of them had a show together, you know what I'm saying, that should be the bomb. That's just what it is. It is not really for them to be beefing. You feel me? Clarity is clarity, but I know when that man spoke out his mouth, he hurt a lot of feelings. And I'm going to say one thing that I'm going to be real. Her recent son is resting in peace. So his delivery towards her, it was kind of foul. It didn't come out right. It was foul. But you got to understand where he coming from. When he spoke on, if I was locked up and all my kids died and I came home, that is a whole nother anger and rage. You feel me? So he was lashing, in my opinion, he was lashing out at, his rage came from just the fact, from an aspect of a man in jail visualizing his kids dead when he come home. And he would, how much he would be mad at that woman. And y'all niggas know, y'all get mad at a chick when she cheat on you when you locked up. So you know you be raised from that. Niggas get mad when a female don't come see him. So we know if you locked up and all your kids died, you're gonna be mad. That's all he was saying, but it came out wrong and it came out at the wrong time. And maybe he shouldn't have said that at all. You feel me? But I understand where he coming from when he said it. I get it 100% because I'm from the street. See, when you from the street and you're not emotional and you deal with intellect and knowledge, nigga, and you passionate, you respect another man's passion. His passion is for the kids dying and niggas acting like shit cool. You see, niggas want to talk about everything like I said, but they don't want to talk about this child abuse. They don't want to talk about this trafficking. You heard? And I dare any one of you big niggas to put trafficking in your title, nigga. You ain't gonna do it because you know what time it is. And I'm talking about you boule ass niggas. Because there's real agendas going on, and I'm going to get into a few of them shits today to let you know shit ain't a game. So at the end of the day, I'm glad they made some type of understanding and some type of peace. But like I said, they would have a good-ass show together because he represent the kids and the families, and she represent the mothers that's hurt, that took losses. So it's none of our place to judge her or condemn her, but at the same time, we got to give Mama Duck her clout because she's a strong, thorough woman standing on her own too, nigga. She ain't running. She ain't out here running around on drugs looking fucked up. Know what I mean? Whatever she did, she conquered that. And she in position now to get a bag. See? But you niggas can't get a bag. That's the problem. So you can chime in, but you ain't in a position to get no bag. You see? That's why I'm throwing it out there. They can get a show. And I hope somebody get them a show or somebody offer them $1 million something because they can do that. See, you niggas can't get no money. All you can do is chime in with your little opinions, but you don't understand pain. Some people got pain, and when they release, it just comes out any kind of way. And you got to understand this internet is therapy for a lot of people. That's why I'm going to clarify. Y'all understand it's so easy for a nigga to backtrack. You see? The same way y'all be antagonizing niggas, the same way a nigga say, fuck that, throw his hoodie, gloves on, go get his hammer, and just start going on a riding spree. You heard? It's that easy. But y'all don't understand that. Y'all like to keep antagonizing and picking with niggas and keep talking crazy. And then you don't want to salute when niggas doing the right thing. See, I diss a nigga, I G-check a nigga, but I also co-sign niggas when they do right. I still shout niggas out, salute niggas. I support niggas. See, some of y'all don't support nobody. You just all the negative shit. You just all about yourself. You just all about what topic is hot. You don't help nobody else. You don't share. You bitch ass niggas. That's what I call you niggas, opportunists. Because you're not going to sacrifice nothing for your own to help nobody else. You see, a lot of you niggas are bitches. But then you want to quick to ride another man nuts. But you the same person that ride this man nuts, but won't help nobody else. You see, I'm showing you suspect behavior. And my last point, I'm going to say, like I said, I'm glad they came into a point, but I've been seeing some slick shit going on about niggas trying to make New York gangsters a mockery or niggas trying to make the New York struggle a mockery. This is not the co-sign that, but y'all got to understand, we ain't in the days when we going to be taking jabs and niggas going to be talking stupid, all right? And y'all not gonna be using little shit to nitpick to make the city look bad, make the town look bad from an out-of-town perspective. That's not gonna happen. Because we can get into each state city politics, nigga, and ain't none of y'all gonna match it to New York City. I don't give a fuck what none of you niggas say. Ain't none of y'all niggas fucking with the 5 boroughs, period. We the trendsetters. We the founders. We taught America how to have swag, how to rock your jewelry. We taught them how to push them foreigns. You dig? How to put shoes on the whip. So I got to get Alpo his respect too. Yeah, niggas don't like Alpo no more. Like I told you, I did the video. Ain't nobody scared of Alpo, but I ain't going to take away from Alpo because I heard about that man all the way in Brooklyn when I was 13 years old. And I heard about him in real time, the shit he was doing, and I seen the effect he had on niggas when they was coming back to the town and they was trying to flip their packs. When they was coming back to the hood, niggas was getting motivated off that man. You feel me? All young niggas wanted to be Alpo when they was young. You heard? Niggas wanted to be Fat Cat when they was little. Niggas wanted to be Preem. So let's not play. And salute to all my New York gangsters that's in the ground and behind that wall. I'm talking about niggas like Ron Du, Big Debo niggas. You heard? The nigga that put that work in on AZ. Yeah. The niggas that AZ told on. You see? A lot of niggas ain't like Ron Du, but Ron Du, Debo times 10. Straight extortionists. And what I got to clarify, this is the thing I got to clarify, see? Which I got to understand at this time, a lot of niggas in New York didn't respect drug dealers, see? This the clarification I'm going to give you, this jewel, see? A lot of niggas didn't respect drug dealers. That's why a lot of the Debos, a lot of them was Muslim, guard body, righteous. A lot of them niggas had, some of them niggas had 9 to 5s. I don't want to spill beans, but like even my brothers, like my brother and my cousin from Brownsville, right? Shout out to Phil Butter, you feel me? These niggas would do they would work during the week, and then on the weekend, they'll lay shit down, and then go back to work on a weekday. Y'all know about that. Y'all know niggas used to rob on the weekend and then go back to work on a weekday because you had niggas that just didn't like drug dealers, and they felt like they was easy targets, and they would just go extort them, take all their shit, pistol whip them, and walk away. That was the wave. That's what was going on back then. And then y'all remember that video, Self-Destruction? You had people that wasn't with that drug dealing shit, and they felt like it was genocide. And if you was selling crack, niggas gonna put you in the trunk, take all your work, all your money, and leave you in the ditch. That's what niggas was doing back then. So now we looking at it in hindsight. We looking at it like they was foul niggas. But see, back then, a lot of them niggas thought they was doing right for the community. You see, when they was kidnapping drug dealers and killing them, a lot of these brothers thought they were doing work for the community. Y'all don't understand the science of this shit because y'all don't know New York history. Y'all don't know this shit. You just know from paid in full, junkie ass niggas. A lot of the killers, a lot of the Debos, a lot of the goons, they didn't respect crack dealers. And them niggas was easy targets. So they was getting them niggas off the street by any means, some people. You feel me? And then some of these gangsters, they had wives that had good jobs. Some of these gangsters, their wife worked for the city. Some of these gangsters, their wife was working in Manhattan. They ain't had to rob niggas. They was straight. But they robbed niggas because that was their way. Some niggas felt like they was cleaning up the hood. Some niggas felt like these niggas pussy and they selling all these drugs, fucking shit up, and they were just taking their shit and murking them niggas. That's just what was happening. You dig? Some niggas just didn't respect drug dealing. And some niggas live by the gun. So I'm going to talk about that too. How when you talking about niggas like B.O., you dig? When you talking about niggas like Tut, Preacher, Killer Ben, even, I'm not going to leave out my Queens niggas, Green Eye Born, E-Money Bags, you feel me? Certain niggas that live by that gun, my nigga, these niggas was thousandaires. Some of these niggas was thousandaires and ain't sell no drugs at all. Because they was extortionists. They were slick talking ass niggas that'll put the fear in your chest, make you give everything up. See, y'all don't know about that gangster. Y'all don't know about that. I'm talking about real G's. Real G, when you see them niggas, you break your pockets, you start running your shit, nigga, because you know you don't want no smoke. And you know your hood ain't built for that. You see? So when you see niggas like B.O., those are niggas that had whole projects shook. Projects with niggas full of guns. When they see niggas like B.O., they don't want no shootout. You feel me? Niggas start running, tucking their tail. See, y'all don't know, y'all didn't grow up like that, see? When I grew up in my hood, it was a man named Mark Cross, which I know is Hellraiser. See? When I was a little boy, I seen Hellraiser in my hood on a bike, just like Debo, but he had a Mac on him, and he was looking for niggas. You heard? And he used to fuck with a shorty in my hood. And I'm talking too much right now. See? I don't like to talk like that. But see, I seen niggas like, for you homies that was behind the wall, that know the homie, and y'all know how he put on. I seen Miz, as we call him, Miz. You heard? Before he was Hellraiser, Mark Cross, Miz. I seen that man with a Mac when I was a little boy. Playing Skelly, he pull up on me looking for niggas. You heard? These are niggas that I seen as a kid. And when you seen them niggas, you shut the fuck up. And the niggas that was in the hood, they start running. And me and my niggas, we the little niggas at the Skelly court. They like, yo, shorty, where them niggas went at? I don't know. That's what type of time I grew up on. And y'all niggas know what I'm talking about. All my New York niggas stand up that know what the fuck I'm talking about. All the 5 boroughs. Y'all know about the goons and the killers. Now, we spoke about the hustlers. We know about the hustlers. And I know a lot of time we don't like to big up the killers and the gangsters. But we got to talk about this for the niggas on the West Coast that don't understand, nigga. We've been doing, and my niggas in Chicago. Y'all got to understand, we've been gangster before all this gangbanging shit. That's why the gangsters was mad at us when we started claiming West Coast shit and other gangs. They was mad at us. The original New York gangsters, they were mad. They didn't respect niggas dealing with that gangbanging shit because they felt like they already put it down. Y'all don't understand what's going on. Y'all do not understand what the fuck is going on. Y'all just run y'all mouth and y'all speculate on a lot of shit. So that's why I'm saying, when you see Hassan and Mama Duck come together, sometimes niggas need to shut the fuck up and stay and mind their business. Because both of them are living in their truth. All right? Y'all not living in y'all truth, a lot of y'all, but you always chiming in. And it's cool. But just know at the end of the day, your opinion don't mean shit. Because real people do real things, and they will link up and have a show and get a bag while you dumb niggas will still be trying to get views. All right? That's a fact. And I'm going to leave that part. I'm going to leave that at that. That's enough of that. I'm going to get into the next topic. This what niggas, this the latest news right here. And this important shit. The IRS just passed a law, and they now have authority, thanks to Joe, that all bank accounts, money transactions, PayPal, all that shit can be audited by the IRS now. All bank accounts can be audited by the IRS, and if you withdrawing $600 or better, you can get flagged. From now on, I'm trying to tell y'all, no more cash apps under the table, no more PayPals under the table, no more super chats under the table. All that shit is being tracked now to your bank account and all that. The law just passed. And a lot of people mad, and like I said, niggas ain't talking about what's really going on. You got the food crisis coming up. You got the delivery of merchandise that's slowed up. You got the IRS able to audit shit. You got mandatory evictions. You got about 10 different things going on right now. You niggas don't have no clue what's going on. But right now, the IRS can access all bank accounts, all PayPal accounts, all Bitcoin accounts. They got access to all accounts now. So now the money you make has to match your fucking taxes 100%. When you file at the end of the year, every dollar you get better match, or you might get audited. And this is also a way to bury all the niggas that did the PPP loan. You niggas are buried now. I'm sorry to say. If you did it illegally, you better start making some moves to get right, because I'm trying to tell you, You better get right now because they doing some shit. Well, basically, they putting this IRS law in effect to catch all the niggas that been scamming, all the big money makers that ain't been reporting their taxes, like barbers, hairstylists, anybody that's been making money under the table, getting big donations. Now all that shit can be tracked now. That's all you got to know. When you get them donations, all that, you got to report it now, or you might get bagged up by the IRS because they now have access to all bank accounts. That shit is, they said some people, and a lot of people from the IRS have quit because they not feeling this shit. They don't want no parts to do with that shit, and they know Joe violating people. But right now, the law been passed that the IRS can check all bank accounts, and any withdrawal from $600 or better could be flagged, which means you could be investigated or you could be scammed. Far as you could be scanned, and they can critique you, they can audit you and see what you got going on, where your money coming from, how you putting it, how you moving it. So I'm gonna clarify this shit. Like for the hustling niggas, remember I told you hustling is dead. That's like, say if I was getting money right now and I want to put all this money through my girl, let my girl get my car, let my girl buy everything, that money can be tracked now. Because now they gonna want to know, they already know how much my girl made because she filed taxes, they know her jobs, so now they want to know where this extra spending money coming from. It's no more under the table. Even when you spend money with the people, they're going to report it because now all business is getting audited. All bank accounts can now be infiltrated by the IRS without your say-so, without your knowledge. And all transactions or withdrawals are being marked. If you taking out 500, 600, if you taking out thousands, you could be flagged. So I'm trying to tell you, this is in effect this week. This is the newest shit going down, and a lot of people are pissed. Because we see it's an invasion of privacy, and I'm trying to show you, nigga, the streets is dead. You can't make no more money now. I'm talking about if you gotta get legit. If you got a business, go ahead and get it legit now. Even if you did do that PPP shit, make sure you get the shit legit now. So if you do gotta pay back that money, you can just start paying that shit back. But I'm telling you, you don't want to be playing. And like I said, all you scamming niggas, you niggas is over with. All you niggas that's trying to funnel money through your chick and all that, they done smash that. Now I already done told you how the weed is grown in dispensaries now. All the weed is controlled. They control. It's nobody bringing in no pounds no more. I don't give a fuck what you say. No, if a nigga bringing in pounds, where he bringing it from in the pandemic? That shit ain't coming from no Mexico. And I told you how sour diesel was manufactured in Mexico. Sour diesel was native to Mexico soil. Why you think you don't see sour diesel no more, my niggas? Why you think you don't see no sour? Because the border's been shut. Ever since the border's been shut, no more sour diesel. All the bud you smoking now is made in a laboratory, which is called a dispensary or whatever you want to call it, but those shit is made in laboratories. No more plugs walking around with plates. Same thing you seen with CEO Chris with the whole Tekashi case. Where did CEO Chris tell you he was getting his fentanyl, his drugs from, his Molly? He told you he got it online. That's the behavior of an agent because there's no more plugs walking around with no dope putting niggas on. Because it's nothing moving in the pandemic, dummy. Everything is being investigated. So how was the heroin moving? How was the cocaine? Where the cocaine coming from? It ain't coming from Colombia. It ain't coming from Perugia. The border shut down. The plane, everything is shut down. So I'm telling you, all the drugs is already on lockdown. And a lot of these drugs out here is fake. That's why you see niggas acting crazy. They're not really high. These niggas got different chemicals going on now. I'm just being real. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not fabricating it, nigga. I love to smoke bud. I'm not making this shit up. All the drugs in America now is fucking controlled. All you got to do is use common sense, my niggas. Y'all know we've been on lockdown. You know niggas could barely travel legitimately without really being harassed. So you know it's not no nigga, it's not no poppy riding around with no bricks going to Harlem. It's not no, you know what I'm saying? It's not no Dominicans with a whole bunch of dog food on the road making stops, hitting different cities, dropping that work off. No, because it's too tight right now. And they got this tracking 5G going on. Ain't no drugs really moving like that. Just like I was watching a special on the Discovery Channel, and they was showing a live. I don't know if y'all seen the show where they show how niggas be at JFK. This is recent, and they was knocking a lot of niggas off trying to get off that plane with coke and Molly and pills. They was catching all them niggas. They was doing it live at JFK. They got a TV show on that shit. on how they was catching niggas trying to come in. And they was filming this show during the pandemic. So I'm trying to prove to you no drugs are coming in the country. Most of these drugs are manufactured right here in USA. Why you think you've been seeing all this edible talk? Nigga, that shit made in laboratories. That shit made by the people, man. That's why you see all this pretty looking weed, pretty looking shit in packages, jars. Nigga, that shit manufactured right here. And I told you about how before, when they sanctioned the drugs with the K2 before, Obama sanctioned the K2 and the bath salt and they put it in the store. That's why in certain places, K2 was right behind the counter because it was making K2 in America. K2 was made in the fucking lab. Well, the same way they made that K2, my niggas, the same way they making bud now. You get it? That's why I'm trying to tell you even the drugs are controlled now. That's why I'm trying to tell you everything is being tracked. So if you are a so-called drug dealer, when you get to spending that money, it's going to be tracked because everything leaves a money trail and a receipt. And you can't get a lot of money and live through nobody else no more. That's my whole point. You can't, even if you had your girl spend the money, they're going to want to know where she get that money from. And the people she spend that money with, they're going to report it. So it's no more swindling money, having hidden bank accounts. It's no more of that shit. So y'all niggas better wake up. This is the new news, and this is what's going on. Joe Biden has made it where the IRS could infiltrate anybody's bank account, PayPal account, Cash App, Bitcoin, any money account could be hacked by the IRS. That's the new wave. And if you withdrawing or depositing amounts is 600 or better, petty 600, you could be flagged. So what you watching is niggas locking down the country, locking down the money flow. And this is going on right before the food drought. I see some shit on TV where the lady outright slick said it, basically go buy your meats now. They basically promoting go buy your meats right now for the winter. Or for Thanksgiving and better, they're promoting go buy your meats right now. See, niggas don't want to hear it, don't want to believe it, but I'm here to tell you, don't say nobody ain't tell you. They cutting down your food supply and tracking your money transactions. Meanwhile, you getting put out. Meanwhile, you getting mandatory, and meanwhile, you scared of the boogeyman. You got all this shit going against you, and a lot of people don't even know what the fuck to do. But I'm here to give you some type of insight. I'm not here to be no leader. I can't tell you everything, but I'm telling you right now, everybody that's on YouTube monetized, everybody that got money right now, that they have the ability to track all your accounts, all your transactions. And if you've been getting a whole lot of cash after this year, if you've been getting a whole lot of money, you got to report everything. If you don't report it, you could be audited. You heard? That's where we at right now. That's where we at. That's why you see all these distractions, because laws been being passed while we've been asleep. So there you have it. All accounts can be hacked by the IRS. That's all you got to know. Spread the word. That's what it is. Hustling about to be dead. Everything about to be all under the... I'm telling you how this shit about to go. We all heard about the New World Order before and one world currency. That's what it's coming down to. It's going to be one flow, one type of thing. It ain't going to be niggas doing what they want to do, hiding money. They ain't going for that, because a lot of rich people been abusing shit too. And they want these rich motherfuckers that been hiding that money. You feel me? A lot of rich people been hiding money. And you got to also remember something else, my niggas and my brothers and sisters. This also coincides with the tracking and the child trafficking. Because a lot of rich people been doing what they want to do. They've been taking money, buying G4s, hopping on flights, going to this country, taking kids, going to another country, taking kids. They've been moving money, selling shit. They've been doing too much, and they got to be tracked down now. They trying to make it where these rich people just can't go to Dubai and do what they want. Make it where they just can't go to islands and take little kids and shit. They got to be tracked now. And the way to track the rich, you got to track the rich through their money flow. So that's what a lot of this shit got to do with. That's why you're going to keep hearing about tracking and trafficking. Those are the two top agendas, my nigga. Don't let nobody fool you. Trafficking and tracking. That's the two things going on. You dig? Because certain people that have to be tracked. I got to understand that. If you're a good citizen, don't worry about nobody tracking you. It's the foul people they're not playing with no more, because they're bringing this country to another dimension. That's why you see these roads getting built all over the world, a lot of casinos getting built. See, don't get it. Let me tell you something. Don't get it fucked up, my niggas. It's going to be glory in the end. We coming to a glory phase, but before that glory happen, they got to get rid of the filth. You see? The higher ups agreed to get rid of the filth. That's why you see so many people suffering right now, and they're not gonna get no help because they did the math. See, they study Facebook, they study all our ways. They know all we want to do is bang, get high, be fly motherfuckers, be bad bitches. They know everything we want to do. They know we want to shop. They know we want to run to Miami. They know we want to run to ATL. They know we want to run to Hollywood. We want to go to Dubai. We want to do all this shit, but we don't want to be citizens that build this country up. See? We don't want to put in work on our blocks, our neighborhood. We're not doing nothing. So therefore, we are called lost sheep and we are called useless eaters. But I ain't no fucking useless eater, and my niggas ain't. My family ain't that's in this building. We not useless eaters because we know what's going on, all right? But you useless eaters that like to ride the wave, America is disposing of y'all. They about to put all y'all in the ditch and they about to bury you niggas alive because they have agreed that the country will never prosper until a certain amount of people is gone. They already figured this shit out and they're applying it right now. You could take it or leave it. You could take it or leave it. Why you think before that man left out of office, he started refunding the HBCUs? Because they're trying to promote go back to college for some people. They want some people to go back to school and make sense of their life. They want you to get a job and get a trade because they know, nigga, if you don't, you're going to be disposed of. You're not going to be able to walk in a casino, right? I'm going to put you on a game. The way the new world going to be, you ain't gonna be able to walk in no casino, you ain't gonna be able to get in no plane because you ain't gonna be verified. See, now everybody has to be verified. See, you thought being verified was just on Twitter and Instagram. No, your human life has to be verified now. Are you in good standings? Are you a felon? See, soon they're gonna have scanning where they're gonna know if you're a felon or not. They ain't gotta run your background, or they're gonna do a scan you. Scan your body, boom. This shit might come up red. He got a warrant, lock him up. That's the 5G technology I was telling you niggas about. It's going to be a whole new game. Like you already heard about how the police, y'all seen in New York how they had this shit where they put the beam on you and they could tell if you got the ratchet on you. Well, now they're going to have a beam on you and they're going to be able to know if you got a warrant or not. How they going to do that? Eye scan, face recognition. Simple. So that's why I say you're not even going to be able to run around as a criminal. They're going to be able to scan you, know if you got a job or not. They're going to be able to scan you, know if you got a bank account because all that shit going to be on one file. Scan you, okay, he works at so-and-so, okay, boom, 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 he lives so-and-so, your address pop up, any felonies, no, everything okay, boom, he's good, let him go, boop, that's the new wave. That's why you ain't gonna be able to go to no games, no shows, you ain't gonna be able to get no flights. If you ain't in that system, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Now you gotta understand, we all gotta make choices. And I'm not here to promote no choice, but we all are gonna have to make a choice one day on what's really going down because there's some shit going on. Now, you don't believe me? All right, boom. What started yesterday, my niggas? The NBA started yesterday. Y'all saw the games? But did you see how many people was there in the crowd and how they was celebrating and how they was so happy? And when you also look, you will see it was not a lot of black people in them crowds. We got to understand what the fuck is popping. It's a game being played, and I told you, certain people going to prosper, certain people going to be shut down, and certain people going to take themselves out. That's why the foot is on niggas' neck. That's why everybody that's in power that has a voice is fucking quiet. They're quiet because they know what's going down. I told you niggas this months ago. Every nigga of authority is quiet. Shh. Because they can't say nothing because they all are under Joe. They all under creepy Joe. They have to stand down because Joe putting his work in and they got to support Joe. Like they support Kamala, they got to support what's going on so they're not going to say nothing. That's why I told you about clown niggas like Kwame Brown. He would diss niggas all day, but I dared Kwame Brown to put trafficking in his title. You feel me? Talk about Joe Biden in his title. Talk about them Democrats in his title. I bet Kwame Brown a couple bands he would not do that because he worked with the people and he put on YouTube to keep us all distracted. That's why I say he's a cult leader. Because anytime you got a celebrity of power and voice and they're not speaking for the people, that nigga's an op. That's how you know an op. Whenever you see a person of power not speaking for you, that's how you know they down with the shits. That's all you got to know. Simple. But right now, the IRS has authority to check all bank accounts. That's all you got to know. All PayPals, all fucking Bitcoins, whatever money shit you think you MoneyGram, Western Union, they got access. They can access all that now. There's nothing you can do. That's where we at right now, my niggas. And my sisters. I ain't gonna forget y'all neither. Shout out to the chat. Queen of Detroit. I see you, John Shaft, King Twin. Let's talk about it. The homie P, Mr. Sex Money Murder on the pull-up. All my people, if I don't see y'all in the chat, the program I be on, I don't see all the people in the chat. I meant to tell y'all that too. I don't see all y'all. And I'm gonna be giving out more wrenches too. You understand? And another thing I want to speak on, I don't want to forget, shortly, I will be doing call-ins. I'm gonna be doing call-ins at the end of the show. You feel me? So anybody want to chime in, you can speak your piece. Anybody want to come on, you think you're gonna talk crazy, you're gonna get violated. You heard? But the line's gonna be open shortly, and I'm gonna have everybody that want to chime in could come in and speak their piece. But I'm always having it at the end of the show. You heard? That's how I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna let everybody have their opinion. I ain't gonna cut niggas off. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Only if you want to talk crazy, nigga, I'm gonna violate you. Period. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, everything good money. What else I gotta touch on? Because I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget. Because shit's starting to heat up out here. And I see niggas still playing. And it's a couple of niggas I gotta address. Because it's some YouTube clown ass niggas. They get on my fucking nerves when I see them. And it's a fact. Let's get into this shit. Let's get into these YouTube bozo ass niggas. Let's get into them. Because you know I gotta take my shots on my way out, right? Boom. 10 toes down. Clown ass nigga. I told you this nigga was the ultimate clown. 10 toes down, a.k.a. Mr. Twinkle Toes, a.k.a. Mr. Buffman. He another nigga that built this channel off Hassan back. That man rolled Hassan nuts to the ground, acting like he was so much for Africa Bambaataa and child victims, but you don't hear that nigga talk about child victims no more, do you? Ever since Bambaataa about to face trial, you don't hear this man talking about child victims. All I see is this man chasing down YouTubers looking for niggas in their city. Now, what type of clown-ass nigga from New York is going to go to New Jersey looking for a YouTube nigga like you want to do him some harm? And 10 toes down, you the same clown that pulled up on Bullis Gotti house. You and Sinetta, and I'm going to tell you, you some dumbass niggas. You know why I'm going to tell you a dumbass nigga? Because you taking YouTube too far. You gonna roll up on the wrong nigga, looking for the wrong nigga. Guess what's gonna happen? That's what's gonna happen to you, because you stupid. You's a dumb jail nigga home. You learned your way on YouTube, but you taking this shit too far. Because you sitting here stalking out men like it's gonna help your career. You stalking out men like somebody listening to you. Nobody cares about you, Mr. 10 Toes Down. Because you might have been a real nigga named Shaft, but and Shaft is a police name, all right? So knock that shit off too. You's a suspect ass nigga. Now I'm gonna tell you, you seem like a cool dude, don't get me wrong. I told you before, you might be a cool nigga, but this YouTube shit making you a clown because you're doing a lot of shenanigans, nigga. And you roll Hassan nuts to nowhere. You built your channel off talking about Hassan Campbell, nigga. Now all you doing is beefing with YouTubers. Guess what? Because you have no content. You have no content, buddy. Now you want to be a reporter, but you off and on. Like you ran around Savage when that story was convenient. You's a clout chasing ass nigga. You ran the Cuban links when that story was convenient. What happened? He got exposed. You's a clout chasing ass nigga. The God-born Justice been on YouTube before you, nigga. He just took a hiatus and he back doing his thing. So you going back and forth with the God-born Justice, nigga, you's a clown. And you's a clown when I seen you in Newark, New Jersey, you and your clown-ass family member going to Newark, New Jersey, looking for a man. What the fuck was you trying to prove? Because if you would have got laid out, then what you would have said? See, when one of y'all niggas get laid out on your own live, how you gonna take that? Because one day it's gonna happen because you niggas keep reaching. And you niggas had the nerve to pull up that Bullis Gotti house. You niggas got the nerve to pull up on a man's house and then speak on it proudly, nigga. Oh, man, Gotti, all you had to do was invite them niggas to the door. You feel me? And as soon as the nigga act like he put one foot in that door, left that nigga right in that hallway. Black out. Black out. Niggas would have been laid out. Niggas from Harlem would have been laid out in Brooklyn, right in the hallway for trying to knock on somebody's door. I'm trying to tell you, you're going to go to the wrong hood and you're going to get your glasses knocked off your face, boy. I'm telling you as your brother, stop clout chasing on fucking, as a matter of fact, stop trying to run down on niggas because of YouTube. And stop trying to use clout I'm tired of you bitch ass niggas talking about, like when I'm G-checking you right now, he gonna say I'm clout chasing, but I just talked to you niggas about the New York gangsters. He is not a New York gangster, right? If I'm a clout chase anybody, it's gonna be a real nigga. I'm never gonna clout chase a clown ass nigga. And he's a clown because he thought he was gonna get in front of the camera with his little Cartiers on, and he thought he was gonna be licking his lips like LL, and he was gonna get a lot of followers. He thought the bitches was gonna be feeling him, but really I think he's trying to entice somebody else. And really I think you mad because Hassan living in his truth and you can't. And I don't see you as a family man, so therefore, nigga, you might be suspect. Okay? Because all you do is run around chasing niggas and looking for niggas. What man got time all day to be chasing niggas, looking for niggas, and wasting so much energy into trying to prove that these niggas ain't real? When I come looking for them, they ain't nowhere around. When I come looking for them, they don't want to talk because niggas don't fuck with you. What part you don't get through your head, nigga? This ain't back in the day. You don't understand this YouTube shit. You keep trying to say niggas on YouTube ain't real. Nigga, I'm on YouTube every day, and I still lay you down in the street if you want a problem. If you was the type of nigga that wanted smoke with me, I will lay you down, my nigga, because I'm on YouTube and I'm in the streets, and that's why we call this the YouTube streets, nigga, because the gangsters online now, nigga. Wake up. Wake up. You see? That's what I'm trying to tell you, niggas. But see, they want to pick and choose. You got niggas that'll say, oh, niggas online ain't real. They talking that shit. But then you'll be the same nigga, go try to interview and try to say this a real nigga. See? But I thought real niggas don't be online. See, they'll interview a nigga online and then say he a real nigga. But when a real nigga come online and speak for himself, then he ain't a real nigga. I'm showing you clown behavior. These niggas are double talking snakes, haters, and cowards. And these are niggas that can't, like, yo, 10 toes down, did this nigga say he used to be blood? I could have sworn this nigga was locked up and he said he was blood at one point. But we know a nigga like you probably was claiming Muslim because you was real shook behind that wall, and you the type of nigga when you had to put that work in and that wall was popping, nigga, you ain't want no part of that wall. I know niggas like you, my nigga. You did not want no smoke. And you still don't want no smoke. You's a sucker ass nigga because you ride around looking for niggas that be on YouTube. Ain't nobody in their right mind gonna get in their car and go to another state looking for somebody because they dissed them on YouTube. That's clown behavior. That's a nigga waiting to be in a car crash. And another nigga I gotta speak on is this nigga Sinful to P. I fucking hate that nigga. Sinful to P, sinful to pedophile, sinful to predator. This nigga be online at night trying to catch your kids. I'm telling y'all, watch this nigga. He already been charged with some type of activity, all right? But I ain't gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into what he do now. Sinful to P, get through your head, pimping is dead, my nigga. You fuck around promoting pimping, but you really slick promoting trafficking, nigga. Because any form of pimping now will be considered trafficking. And let me break this down to you, pimping, because you's a sap-ass nigga. You still wearing church suits. You still talking false gospels that bitches don't want to hear. I told you this when I did the video. You's a lame-ass nigga, right? Your pimping ain't strong, and I would knock you for all your toes, nigga. Because I come from East New York, Pennsylvania Ave, what we call Hollywood, and if you brought your hoes there, you will get all your hoes taken. And that's a fact, Jack. Because you's a lame nigga. Now I'm gonna break down about Sinful to P. He gets online, but he really wanna get at the kids. He really wanna get at the little girls. And I heard this nigga hiding out in Canada. So you know he ain't no good in the country. Right? But he's a sneaky nigga. Sinful to P, he get online at night when he think everybody's asleep. And he promote a lot of agendas and he promote a lot of fuck shit. And he's a fucking weirdo, pedophile ass nigga on YouTube. He's a predator. And I'm going to blow that nigga up because he's a predator ass nigga. I don't give a fuck how many views you got. That just showed me a lot of weirdos fuck with him. That's why you got them subscribers, because great minds think alike, right? People that think alike, they be together. Birds with feathers flock together. So if you subscribe to a nigga like Sinful to P, or you always in that nigga chat, I just know you one of them type of niggas. You heard? So I'm just being real. White Castle, let's talk about it. Yeah, nigga, that's my hood, bro. I've been from a little kid. That's my hood right there. You know the deal. Because if you a certified PI in the town, you got to touch that track. Just like I had to touch Huss Point. You dig? I don't put my work in that Huss Point. I'm not proud of none of this shit, bro. But I've been through that. Cause when I said I didn't want to gangbang no more, I had to transition. So I had to test myself. I said I want to make money. I don't want to touch no more guns. So when I met a shorties that wanted to get bread on their own and they needed that help of a nigga to take them around and hold them down, nigga, I had to do what I had to do. We did it as a team. I ain't never violate no chick. I ain't never make no chick do nothing. But I done got down for my crown and I done had my women with me and I treat them like my wife and we good to this day. You heard? So this ain't nothing to brag about. I ain't talking out my ass. I'm talking real PR talk. Pardon me, excuse me. But see, every now and then I will reveal my truth. You dig? Yeah, I was on them blades. I was in Atlantic City. I was doing my thing. I had toes down, you heard? Getting to that bag. But at the same time, I never violated no woman. I never did mistreated no woman. None of that. And to let it be known, one of these women became my baby mother. You dig? My child mother. So I ain't playing no games and I ain't dealing with no shame. But I need to let niggas like Sinful the P know, nigga, you're pimping, you ain't no pimp. Right now, you trying to traffic and you trying to lure little girls in. What you trying to lure little girls into Canada, nigga? That's why y'all got to understand this tracking is in place for niggas like Sinful the P. You got to understand that. Because he'll go online and try to finesse your kids, your 18, your 17, 16, your whatever. He'll try to finesse them to make you think he got wisdom and make them think he's a great man. And he'll try to finesse them to come to Canada. You see? That's why I got to bang on niggas like Sinful the P. Because he's a weirdo ass nigga. And he ain't no pimp. He's a clown in a church suit. And your pimping is old, my nigga. Your pimping is dead. And pimping is played out now. It's over with. All the real PIs I know done married their toes, all right? Niggas done married they shorty. Niggas done bowed out gracefully. And niggas out the game. You heard? I be knowing. We got to talk this talk. We gonna talk it. Y'all niggas don't know the dimensions of this shit. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. 10 toes down, you's a clown, nigga. Like that song, Charlie Brown, 10 toes down, he's a clown. That's him. You might as well just, like I told you before, nigga, I think you a male dancer anyway, and I think you take a lot of, matter of fact, you do private shows. You look like the type of nigga that do private shows. That's why you always in your car riding around looking for shit. You the type of nigga that do, you probably sign into an app right now, and motherfuckers be calling you up, and you do strange for change type of shit. That's what you strike me. Look, the nigga strike me as a weird dancing ass nigga. You understand? Because he always stalking niggas out. And I'm going to throw my shot at Choke, too, before I get up out of here. Choke is another clown. And another brother wanted me to do a Choke No Joke Part 3, right? But I ain't going to do that. Choke is a joke, all right? He got R. Kelly meat all in his mouth. And hopefully he going to ride that wave so he can get him a crib. Because Choke is about time you get you a crib, nigga, in a car, all right? You want to talk about R. Kelly after the nigga got life. But really what you doing, you keeping R. Kelly popping. And I don't got nothing against that, but you is a dick sucker with no content. Choke has no content because Choke has no wisdom. You feel me? Choke can't feed the people. Choke can only feed the people gossip. And what he's really trying to do, he's trying to get in that lane of Tasha K and Lovely T, like I told you. Choke No Joke is a tea spiller. He's a tea sipper. He's a bozo from the Bronx. He was a cameraman. Now he's a gossiper. And he got feminine ways. That's why he always in his feelings. All right? So, Choke, I want you to keep R. Kelly meat in your mouth and keep it going. Because we enjoying the show, and I'm glad to see you being successful just a little bit. But just know, when that R. Kelly shit run out, nigga, you back to where you started from. And that's with no crib, with no car, and no bitch. All right? Because he's another weirdo that don't have no woman and don't have no family. And right now, any man with no family might be suspect behavior. If you 40 or better with no family, you're suspect. All right? You're suspect. You're weirdos. If you're not talking about how Joe Biden done hack done let the IRS get in everybody's account and you got a big platform, you's a clown. And it's another nigga I'm gonna blow up. I'm going to blow you up, nigga, because I done seen some funny shit. And I'm going to put it out there right now. And y'all know I'm tired of talking about this nigga too, but you know I got to keep it real. And I seen some suspect behavior. Now, check this out. All right, y'all know about Digital Soapbox, right? Y'all know I'm gonna just say it, right? Y'all know about Reggie White, Marv James. If you know about Reggie White, you know Reggie White, and I don't got nothing, pardon me, Reggie Wright Jr. I don't got nothing against Reggie Wright Jr. I actually like him. The nigga's funny, you know what I'm saying? And we know he was down with Death Row. And we know Reggie Wright, he has admitted that basically he from both sides of the fence. He was a police, and he also ran with the gangsters. But this is a jewel I'm gonna drop, and I'm gonna show you how niggas are bitch-ass niggas. Reggie White has been in accusations of having his hands in Biggie Smalls' activity. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say he had nothing to do with it. I'm just saying his name, his peoples are speculated around that whole Biggie shit. And guess who he shouts out the other day? Doggy Diamonds. Now, Doggy Diamonds claim the fame is Biggie Smalls is from his hood. He knows them. He grew up with Biggie and them. What the fuck you doing with Reggie White? And why the fuck you don't never speak on Big in your allegations or your aspect? Now I see why Doggy Diamonds didn't want to interview Big Gene Deal at first. See, he only interviewed Big Gene Deal when it was convenient. And I think he did it when Reggie was in jail. You see, he's a fucking fraud ass nigga. And I was co-signing my man Blizz. Blizz, you cool, my nigga. I don't know you like that. But when I seen that video that the brother posted, that I don't know where it come from, you heard? But when I heard my man Blizz tell that story about he was in penitentiary and he witnessed a boy get raped and blood was coming out his buns, I don't know how to take that story. I don't know how to take that story. I seen the footage. I don't know. I know it's probably from a DVD, but shout out to Unc No Punk. I'm not going to take away credit for that man. That man posted that video, and I seen when Blizz was explaining the story on the documentary of how he was in penitentiary and his man raped a boy and tore his ass out the frame. It was blood leaking and shit. And then he said something to the knowledge and he just walked away. I don't get these niggas, man. I'm not co-signing nobody no more. I'm not going to be looking bipolar crazy. I'm not stamping none of you niggas, but you niggas are suspect and you do anything for views and some dollars, nigga. And I ain't clout chasing none of you niggas because I don't like you niggas now. You heard? And I don't got nothing against Blizz, but Blizz, I don't understand that shit. You keep rocking with Doggy. He's suspect and I don't get you niggas. And this ain't no hate. I got to keep it real on the town. You dig? I'm a small YouTuber, but I speak a whole lot of truth. And I don't cap. I don't get paid to cap. I don't get paid to be on YouTube, nigga. Get that shit through y'all niggas' head. I'm going to be here when you niggas fold. For the simple fact, if y'all niggas don't get my channel shut down, which I know you've been trying, you did. That's why I already got in my mind. I'm probably never going to monetize this page to let you niggas know now. I'm not going to monetize this shit. Because I know if I monetize it, I ain't going to be able to say what I want to say. I ain't gonna be able to be me. Niggas gonna be trying to flag me left and right. And I don't want to get money off niggas' names. So I'll probably never monetize this site. I'll probably put up what I put up for those who want to support, but I'm not gonna monetize this shit. Because I already know niggas gonna hate. You understand? But like I said, explain that, Doggy Diamond, since you talk so fucking much. You got so much to say on your platform. Explain how you and Reggie White Jr. are cool when you claim to be cool with Biggie Smalls, nigga, and why you never spoke on the whole topic of how Big got murked in Cali, how you stay off that topic, nigga, how you pick and choose weak-ass topics, but you don't talk about no real shit because you don't want to get your channel knocked down neither because you in bed with Digital Soapbox, nigga. You in bed with certain people, but you want to get online in front like you that nigga, but you control too. You control your topics are lame. You can't speak on no real shit because you niggas are in bed and you sold out. So don't let these niggas fool you. That's what it is. That's what the fuck it is. These niggas be lying, capping, clout chasing, and telling. All behind the scenes. So explain to me, Doggy Diamonds, how the fuck Reggie White Jr. shouting your name out because he did it on purpose. That's how stupid you are. That was his way of blowing you up to let us know he cool with you. But Reggie White Jr., his whole team is speculated of having their hands in Biggie Smalls getting popped. But you claim Biggie. You was the first main nigga online talking about how big it was in your crib and you was around niggas doing beats. You talking about Mr. C and Easy Mo B. So why the fuck you cool with Reggie White Jr., nigga? Till you explain that, you's a sucker. And I said it, nigga. That's what you is. And Blizz, I don't know what's up with you, but when I seen that footage of you saying out your own mouth about how you seen a young boy get raped with blood coming out his buns and you had to mop the blood up and you just slid off. And the nigga, you said your man said, yo, you good? And you said some shit and walked away. That's, bro, you gotta explain that. Because right now, y'all niggas looking like Ren and Stimpy, Dumb and Dumber. You heard? That's how y'all niggas looking. I don't gotta sit here and play with none of you niggas. And you niggas from Brooklyn, so you know better. So I'ma tear y'all niggas ass. And like I said, I asked you before, Blizz. I said, you know my man Sean Green? You said Sean Green, you older than him. But let me speak on my man Sean Green, my man Shiz. You heard? He went to Gersh, when I went to Gersh. He from Penn Workman. He been a Penn Workman representative from day one. And shout out to Shiz. A lot of y'all seen that viral video where my man Shiz, niggas had hit him in the face in front of the store. That was a viral video on Worldstar a long time ago. When niggas try to hit my man in the face. You heard? But he ate that. But you gotta understand, Shiz is a real nigga from Penn Workman. The Uggs, those my nigga Dre. That was my nigga, one of the Uggs from Penn Workman. Y'all know, y'all heard about the Uggs. Those my niggas. Those they little brother Dre. That was my man. But all the Uggs got murked. They out of here. You heard? They out of here. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. East New York got some whole other shit going on. But my whole point is, Blizz, you fucking know better. And you got some explaining to do because you keep running with this lame ass nigga. When I told you your channel could be bigger than his, you don't need Doggy Diamonds. I sent you a message direct a long time ago, bro. You don't need that nigga. All he gonna do is milk you, drain you, and dispose of you. That's why when Doggy go live, he only gets 7,000 views. He's a lame ass nigga. He's a clown. Any nigga from Brooklyn, New York talking crazy, I'm gonna expose you. I'm gonna put you on blast, nigga, until you do the right thing. Because you're not gonna make the town look like some sucker ass niggas. And a lot of you niggas wanna sell out behind the scenes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Go to No Punk channel. No Punk got the footage. He got the shit with the footage of the brother talking about how he seen a young brother in jail get raped and blood was coming out his tail. And he said he had to mop the blood up. He just kept it moving. These are facts. These are facts. I'm not playing with these niggas. Let's go. Shout out to the chat. L Blue, Black 718, Queen of Detroit in the fucking building. We lit. I done got it started. Y'all gotta enjoy y'all day. Y'all gotta have a ball. And y'all want y'all to pay attention to these lames, these cowards, and these suckers. Because they out here finessing the people. All right? Now, anybody got a problem with what I said, all you gotta do is rebuttal. And I don't need no clout. You don't gotta say no names, but you niggas got explaining to do. Like, Doggy Diamonds, how you and Reggie White Jr. cool when it's allegations of him having his hands in Big's pot. You heard that shit that happened in Cali? Yeah, when Big got dong, yeah, they said them niggas had something to do with it, but soon as Reggie White, he's shouting you out. What's up, Doggy Diamonds? But you said Big from your block. Now we see why in the beginning you so-called didn't believe Gene Deal. Now we see why you didn't want to interview Gene Deal at first. But soon as it was convenient for you to interview Gene Deal, you went to interview Gene Deal. But the whole time, you was already cool with Reggie White and them niggas. And man, these niggas are suckers. That's like I said. Shout out to the real. Like I said, shout out to Hassan Campbell. Shout out to Mama Duck. Hopefully they're at peace. I hope they can get their own show. They can get a show. They can get a big bag for what they do. I'm telling you. You understand? And I had to clarify about the New York gangsters, the New York past. And I'm telling you, we're not taking no shots from none of you niggas. You're not going to be downgraded. You're not going to keep using OG Mac like he was the New York representative. You're not going to do that. You heard? You're not going to use Tekashi like he the New York representative. We ain't going for that. All right? So you niggas need to knock it off. Knock that shit off. We back in position. We still here, nigga. 4NOFAME Mafia. I'm 4NOFAME. Look, man, this the Michael Jordan episode, nigga. This 23. Episode 23, live stream, prime time. Niggas got a problem, holla at me. I got love for all my people. Wherever I see you in the chat, everybody on the chime in. Oh, yeah. Shout out to my brother Divine that checked in with me yesterday and gave me the big strong arms. You did? Shout out to the brother Divine, like I said, for counting up them racks on bogus Corey King. You heard? You niggas got Corey King on the show. You need to get the brother Divine on your show. That's what you need to do when you want to talk about New York talk. Don't ever put New York on a nigga with a cut on his face. Don't ever do that. But that's their way of trying to clown us. See, whenever they let Corey King on their platform, that's their way of clowning New York. Y'all got to understand mental warfare, right? And with that note, Y'all know I'm Ghost.